Hickory leads me through the entrance to my home, so empty, and no one greets us as we reach the trunk of the stone tree. I breathe heavily and deeply, not allowing any more tears to fall. I'd woken up with the sunrise, and even now the sun hasn't reached its high point, yet all I want to do is sleep. I spent all my energy on those tears, now I want to rest. Hickory leads me to my soft woolen cloud where I collapse and immediately close my eyes. Sleep came fast, but with no dreams to accompany it. I waked to the moonlight glistening high in the sky. A loud ruckus had awakened me. I rushed out into the open cavern to see an older dragon draped across the branch. Open scratches and wounds covered his dark body and released loud, ugly coughs. Hickory hurried outside, ready to defend me. He glared and growled at the old man and seemed ready to attack him. He probably would if I hadn't already slung him over my shoulders. I carried him inside and laid him down on Nebula's empty bed. "Are you all right, sir? What happened?" I asked quickly as I attempt to make him as comfortable as possible. "It's too late for me already, Your Majesty. I've only come to deliver a message, but I fear the damage has already been done." The man speaks quietly, and I only now see the severity of his wounds and the weakness of his breath. He wears tattered armor as if worn for years, and many of his scars are old but most fresh and bleeding, soaking the white cotton with deep, ocean blue blood. This man is not Lunarian. He is Lactican. Neither Lunaria nor Solaria has heard from Lactica in many seasons. Now I itch to know what has occurred. I turn to Hickory, who listens carefully and on edge. "Hickory, go fetch some water, please." Hickory does not hesitate and quickly grabs the man some water. As he gulps and sighs, I ask Hickory to get a healer, on my orders. "What's your name, sir?" I prop him slightly more upright in Nebula's cushioning. "My title is Altair, proud soldier for the Lactican realm." His voice is rough and grainy. He starts to lose blood faster and his breath gets weaker. I begin to cry. Where is Hickory? Where is the healer? I begin to panic, my heartbeat running wild in my chest. "Everything you need to know is in my satchel." He coughs loudly, tiny droplets of blood spewing out of his mouth. I unhitch Altair's satchel and place it onto the floor next to me. He takes a deep breath before continuing. "I'm afraid." My breath stops. My heart skips a beat. I can feel my heart slowly crack. He looks into the distance with eyes shining with tears. Altair doesn't want to die. His scales are dark and smooth with smatterings of silver stars to match his steel gaze. An ocean of blue and turquoise, a swirling abyss of stars, fragments of light cut deeply into the bubbles, a searing urge in my lungs to breathe, yet all my grasps only lead me to sink deeper. Or smoke dancing and twirling in the soft summer breeze, but it's a ballerina that chokes me, so I swallow my tongue and try to move on, but as my eyes close to unlock the next step, gray. A gray void, the emptiness I fear to grow accustomed to. Nebula slipped out of my claws, now another life is in my hands. Where is Hickory? Where is the healer? I grasp his talons with mine as he closes his eyes, hoping to bring some comfort to his rest, to maybe bring unity to his ascent. "It's okay to be afraid, Altair. I won't let you be alone, I promise," I whisper next to him. I try to make my tone hide my tears, but it can't. Altair's grasp on my hand loosens. "Thank you, Gemma. I know I'm not alone." His hand falls limp. I lay it gently down onto the warm, blackened wool of Nebula's soaked bed. I sit back and lay motionless in silence. I allow my mind to travel freely to wherever it desires to go. I lay this way, drifting in and out of consciousness until dawn. Hours had passed, and only now that the blood is cooled and the sun has risen did the healer step into the doorway. Hickory was nowhere to be seen, and I would never forgive him for it.